Okay. So, thank you for joining me on today's episode. For those of you that don't know, this is my friend. Her name is Anam. She lives in Dubai. I mean, she's lived all her life in Dubai, and she's Pakistan. I'm right.
Yes,
Yeah.
from Pakistan, yeah.
And she's also been studying international tourism marketing, and she's going to be telling us a little bit about that. How's Ramadan going? I mean, considering the corona and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, how's it been so far?
It's been very good, surprisingly. Um, I was it started on the 24th of April. I was still writing my dissertation. I submitted just 2 days ago. I thought it would be very difficult for me to not eat anything, to not like because I had a routine set up where I would wake up, go, work out, and then eat and then start my dissertation for 6-7 hours.
Yeah,
But I think that's the beauty of Ramadan. That's the spirit of Ramadan, where you can get through the day without eating or drinking anything for 18 and a half to 19 hours. That's how long the fast is over here. um
and you
and
have to
yeah,
stay at home.
it's
It's not easy staying
sorry.
at home, and I understand it's not easy staying at home and fasting. If you
Yeah,
uh,
because I'm a very like outdoorsy person, so like
I know,
staying at home,
I
it's it's
know.
it's it's kind of difficult, but
Yeah,
like good. It's been so good. Like I wouldn't complain,
great.
honestly. I wouldn't complain.
Oh, nice, great. Okay, so I know just you mentioned you have been studying international tourism marketing, and you also lived all your life in Dubai. So, for those people out there who are wondering
Hmm.
what is Dubai like, and do you think Dubai is one of those places they should consider as a place to visit? Personally, I would say yes, but I mean, it'd be nice to just hear maybe some of those fantastic places. So tell us a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I would say like yes. If you want to experience something like completely like modern in a completely different world, like it's an Arab country, so
Yeah.
it's like modern, but it's modest and it's like all mashed together, and you have
Uh,
the buy. So it has a lot of stuff to do. I think
yeah.
one people really enjoy is going to the malls. I myself, as I said, I'm an outdoorsy person, so I would say like things like going to the beach.
Mhm.
These food. There's a lot. The food culture is amazing. So like,
Yeah.
you'll find a lot of different kinds of food, local food.
Yeah.
And people have started opening like these like Western like burgers and pizzas like the locals have. So
Yeah.
that's kind of really nice. Um, I would say like in terms of like the water activities, the water taxis, the business Bay Area. I love
Whoa! You just
that. Like
mentioned
that.
Did you just mention the water taxi?
Yeah, water taxis.
That
There are
new?
water taxis in Dubai. Yeah,
Really? What's that like?
because we have a creek running along Dubai, and they
Okay.
have also extended the creek, which it like actually meets the sea from the other side of Dubai. So that's really beautiful. That's something I discovered just last year, and I love it. Honestly, it's really beautiful. And then if you want to see like this whole panoramic view of Dubai, they've opened this new place called Dubai Creek Harbor, and it has a gorgeous view of the whole city. The beaches are great. I love going to the beaches, just a quiet time. Yeah, we have yeah, there's like yeah, that's that. And the malls are always there. We have the indoor parks. If you're coming
Okay.
in the summer, there's a lot of indoor activities, the indoor parks. There uh, and yeah, I would suggest like even if you come to Dubai, don't forget about the nature as well. Go to Ras Al Khaimah, go to Jabal Jais. It's like a mountain, like 2-3 hours of drive away. Or Jabal Hafid, that's also like the other side. On the other side,
Okay.
I would say go for that. Quad biking, hatta kayaking. These are like really great activities. I would say. I would suggest people who are coming to Dubai, like they should not miss out on other other Emirates. Like
Nice.
yeah,
Sounds cool. I should visit again. Been a
yes,
while.
you should definitely.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you're welcome. I can show you around.
Sure, definitely. I would definitely come by. Okay, so there's something a lot of people are kind of would I say scared of, but not too sure of. These are the restrictions in Dubai. Um,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of tourists don't know what they should or shouldn't do because I know there was this one time my friend was telling me about how she traveled. She had to travel with her bottle of alcohol, and I'm like, why?
Mm-hmm.
She said, then that was when I found out that you can't buy alcohol off the shelf just like you can buy over here.
Yeah,
I didn't know
that's
about
correct.
that. Yeah, so like,
Yeah.
what are those things that people should know? That they
Mm-hmm.
don't. We just mentioned a few things.
Yeah, the alcohol part. I mean, you can't buy it in any grocery store. That it's not
Mm-hmm,
available. But you can. There are bars there. Like in the new part of Dubai, you'll find bars, in hotels, like Jumeirah, like the Jumeirah side. So there's a lot of those. They're like clubs. They're bars. So you can drink. It's not. It's just that you can't just buy it off the shelves. That's correct. You can't. They're not available. You'll have to go to like these bars and restaurants to have them. And for non-Muslims, like it's obviously a Muslim country, and for us, pork is like restricted, but there are a few restaurants that do sell, that do make cook pork, and that's good. Like because we have such a diversity, we're like 90% expats and 10% are locals in Dubai, so they need to like open up these kind of social activities for the expats,
mm-hmm,
which is really good. And in terms of like restrictions, I would say modest wear. I mean, people do wear like their Western clothes. That's not a problem. It's just that just a bit modestly. Like I think that's kind of like in malls and everything. Like in these public places, like they will be very a bit
yeah,
lenient towards modest clothing.
yeah.
um yeah.
Yeah, I know there's no, you don't get to go nude on the beach, like in other parts.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so
yeah, that's correct. You can't
okay,
you
I
can't
think
just go in like a bikini.
yeah. Okay, so I think another thing was I think I was there during the Ramadan, maybe when it was about to start or when it was towards the end. I don't really remember.
Mm-hmm.
But there was this thing
Mm-hmm.
about you can't eat in the public. You just cannot be found eating in the public. I think it
Yeah.
was just during Ramadan.
Yeah, that's just during
Yeah, a
Ramadan.
lot of
It's
people don't
just
know this. Non-Muslims don't know this. So
mm-hmm.
these are like one of the things.
Yes. So yeah, it's basically because obviously we have a massive Muslim population and so many people are fasting. It's just the respect. It's just like a sign of respect towards like obviously the Muslims who are fasting. But the restaurants are still open. It's just that the food courts, the restaurants, they're just covered during the month of Ramadan, so you can't really see inside. But
Mm,
you can still go inside and eat.
yeah,
I think yeah,
yeah.
so that's not a problem. I mean that they wouldn't yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
that's that's really nice.
okay, nice. Okay, so quickly before we go, can you mention like maybe 5 places you think people should see? Just five.
Five.
I
that's
I don't.
that's great.
Well, so let's go one,
Oh, one, oh, Dubai Mall, because it has the Burj Khalifa, Dubai Mall, the Dubai fountains, so everything is in one place.
two.
Two, I would say take the water taxi in Business Bay. That
Okay.
is a great thing to do. The beaches, the Kite Beach, there are a lot of restaurants and everything around it, so you have your day set. um Four, I would say go to the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque in Abu Dhabi. Like that's the best thing. That's one of the best things you can do. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful mosque. It's huge. Yeah, it's a beautiful mosque. And four, I would say go to one of the mountains, either Jabal Jais or either Jabal Hafid. I think that's really. I would suggest like people should go there. Yeah, those are my five things.
Five. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for joining me and coming on my show. It's been nice having
All
you.
right,
And
thank you.
sure everyone knows you're very cheerful. Okay, guys. Thank you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and I'll see you next time.
Thank
Bye.
you, Bims. Bye bye.